So this is a video demonstration for the topic 3 servers of SIT-209. So what this video will contain is a demonstration that I will give on the topic 3 servers, the task 3, and what I have learned from it while doing the task. So this task was all about creating servers, web servers for our web clients, so as they can see the web pages that has been uploaded in this server. So we have already created web pages in our previous task, so we just had to create a web server so as to store these web pages. So I'm gonna show you like how, in a very basic way, what I have done, and maybe explain some a little bit of code so you get the idea of what is really happening. So first of all, just open any command line, which can be the command prompt or the git bash or the msys terminal, anything you want. I'll just open git bash because I've been a little bit familiar with it. And now what you have to do is just go to the traverse to the directory in which you have made your web server. So let me just go there. So this is the directory, and we are now in the folder. And also let me show you the code. So this file, the server.js file, this is the main file for the web pages, for the web server. Don't pay attention to these files as much as to this file, because this is the one that is like linking the web server to the user, to the client, basically. So this is where the magic is happening. So first of all, what we're going to do is, first of all, just let's see a little bit about this page, this file. So we can request and respond. So what this does mean is that we can request from the web server to give us some certain files, to get access of certain files, the files that have already been uploaded on the server. Please make sure of that. And the response will be, you can respond to it, like you can post something, you can push something into the web server, like you can add new files. Okay, so this is basically that. And the port, so this is a certain number, the port is a certain number which is assigned to every web server to access it. It is unique. So whenever we're gonna access our server, we're gonna use this port number, that is 3000. So let's just see how it goes. And first of all, we'll have to start up the server, the first time initialization. So let's just start it up. npm start is the command. So now, as you can see, the server has started. It has started listening on the port 3000. So 3000 is important. The port number is important. And let's just open a new tab and write the URL. And also, just to make it clear, this is a local server. This is only the server that will work, that will be accessed, that can be accessed on this device. So make sure, if you try to access it on any other device, it won't work. So make sure of that. Oh, so let's just type in the URL. It is an HTTP URL, not HTTPS. It is not secure. It is just a normal local URL. So HTTP. See, it is already recognized. Like I'm trying to access, but still we're gonna write the whole URL. So it's a local host. So local host and double colon and 3000. So let's just press enter. So we have successfully entered into our web server and access the web page. This is the opening page which which will be shown whenever you access the web server. Okay, so one more thing, I'm gonna also show you the this is the 404.html. So whenever you can see there is sometimes there is a certain thing that happens whenever you try to access a web server, it will show you a 404 error. So I'm going to tell you what that error actually means. So the thing is that whenever you access a web server, it is basically the 404 error tells you that you have a bad communication with the server. So what does that mean? That means that the directory that you have put in at the URL for the URL in the tab, so that directory is not present in the web server. So for example, let's just take this URL and just write a subdirectory. For example, device list. So this one is there already in the server. So when I press this one, it will show. But when I, like, for example, just cut it out and write something like Q, let's see, or QW, just to show, it will show the 404. So this HTML file, the 404.html file, is linked to the server in such a way that whenever there is a directory that is not present in the web server, it will show this web page, the 404 web page, that is 404 not found. This will happen every time a client puts a directory that is not there in the web server. So this is very important, and make sure that the directory is there. So sorry, let's just go back and let's see. So this is the main web page, and here all the files that we have created in the previous tasks are present. You can see IoT device, register device, and IoT application. So what is happening is that there is a navigation bar that has been put in all these files, in the HTML files. There is navigation bar code. So what it does is that it will combine all the three files and put them in a navigation bar where we can open them from. So what it does is that rather than opening every file individually, we can just use this navigation bar to open files. So let's see. Right now in IoT devices, so if we want to register device, we'll just click the register device, and we are in the register device page. Same for the IoT application. We just want to know what are the IoT applications. You can just click on the IoT application, and we'll just know. We'll just move to the web page. So let's just go back. Also, this register device button here, this is not part of the task of any task. I have made this just by myself, just to experiment. So this will also do the same thing, but it will just take you to the register device page, and same for the register device. So these are just the links that have been put here in the form of a button, which are just taking you to the files, the HTML files. So it's just that. And also I would like to tell you about the, I guess, the footer that is also present in the task. So the footer is this thing. Let me show you. So this is the footer. The footer, what it does is that it is basically used to own the page, to own the web page. Like for example, if you have created a web page and you want everyone to know, any client who is accessing a web page, that this is your web page, you just use the footer, and you just claim that this is your page. You are the author. You are the one who have created it, and you can also put in a link to this, like for a description of yourself, and just like people can know about you more. So this is present in every web page. So yeah, so this is there. And also one more thing that is very important I would say, is that whenever you make any changes in any of the files, you will always have to restart the server. You will always have to restart the server, and that is a very big pain, because if you don't restart the server, the changes will not be committed. They will not be uploaded to the server. So what And for that, like, we have a solution that is a very good solution, and that is the only thing I would like to show you. Like, that is something I would not normally show from the backend point of the view. So there is a package that you can install. It is known as a no daemon package. So this is a very good thing. So what it does is that after this package is installed, whenever you make any changes in any of the files, be it any of the files, and you just save the file. So what it will do is it will automatically restart the server and commit those changes to the server, the web server. So you don't have to every time restart whenever you make any changes. It will automatically do it for you. So like that is the only thing I would say that is very very useful in this whole thing that I found, the no daemon package. And also this is a developer package. This is only for the web page development. It cannot be used for the production part. So just make sure of that. So that is all from my side. I hope I was able to make myself a little bit clear, like I was able to demonstrate, have a good communication with you about what I have learned and demonstrated here. And from a technical point of view, you were able to understand me. So that is all. Thank you.